Sasha Banks and Naomi. Fuck it. I'm saying it. What the fuck is happening in the WWE right now? I mean, we get this wild report that Sasha and Naomi, well, rewind. Raw advertised the main event Sasha versus Naomi versus Asuka versus Doudrop versus Becky Lynch versus insert the six woman. I apologize. They were supposed to do a six-pack challenge. The winner was going to face Bianca at Hell in a Cell. Mid-show, this wild report released by WWE at that saying Sasha and Naomi walked into Laurinaitis' office, laid their tag titles on his desk, and left. According to them, they left the Raw main event in shambles. Shambles. There was no way they could recover from them walking out. Now, I'm pretty sure there's mad think pieces, mad opinions. I'm gonna share mine too. Cause fuck it, I'm saying it. WWE is slightly wrong for releasing that statement. Only because we've heard of mad situations of talent being upset, talent walking out, or this, that, and the third. But this is the time y'all publicly say it. It was never publicly spoken of before, but this is the time. So now, of course, it's is it a work? Is it a shoot? Is it legitimate? Is it legit? Puns. We don't know. It's a very weird situation happening here, but I personally think WWE is slightly in the wrong because there have been other situations. I mean, hell, take Mustafa Ali. He requested his release. They denied it, but they threw it back in his face with his promos with Theory and Miz. Charlotte and Becky were acting like 12-year-old children when they had to exchange the title belts. But nope, that was used for storyline purposes of, well, Becky and Charlotte really don't like each other and they're going to get all their frustrations on their Survivor Series. We just got to stick around and stay tuned. But a potential real situation like this happens and WWE decides, nah, we're going to be the first ones to tell it. We're not going to let the dirt sheets tell it. We're going to be the first ones to tell it. Of course, everything is to be taken with grains of salt because this could be a storyline situation. We don't know. But another source came out, and this source, who's supposedly close with Naomi, said that their frustrations rose back then. They were put together as a tag team. Not that they didn't mind, but they were put together as a tag team. They were supposed they, won the belts in WrestleMania. Now that they have the belts, they're not really being treated the best as champs. So I can see the frustrations with that. I'm pretty sure anybody can see the frustrations with that. And yes, I know for all you people out there, yes, Sasha does have a tendency of wanting to take her ball and go home. Look, when you're the best wrestler the E has, yes, I've been on record many a times saying Sasha Banks is the best wrestler the E has. Argue with yourself. When you're the best wrestler the E has and you want them to do right by you, you're gonna feel away. You're gonna feel away. I mean, here it is. Becky and Charlotte can have all these title reigns, but when it comes to me, you gotta put me in the tag division because you don't know what you want to do. And yeah, for all those who arguing professionalism, contract, I get it. The gig is the gig, and sometimes you have to do it regardless. But at the same time, frustrations happen. If you was at your job and you reportedly got passed over from promotion to promotion to promotion, you gonna just sit there and take it, or you gonna go do something about it? So this is a very weird and unique situation. I do hate that it came out this way. Like, if it's all legitimately true, I hate that it did come out this way, because I don't want these two talented women, black women at that, to be seen as unprofessional or any other racial undertones that can be thrown out, because some of you motherfuckers in the IWC is mad racist, yo. I'm saying it. So I don't want these undertones to come out about these two women and things like that, because it is pretty fucked up that they reported on something like this. They never done this before. But with this situation, we want to be the ones to report that Sasha and Naomi walked out. Regardless of if you see it or not, there are some racial undertones with that. Because not only racial and gender, because now we're dealing with two African Americans, and then we're dealing with two women. We already know, ain't it? We ain't got to delve deep, but we know how society can see women, and we know how society can see black people. Let alone now we're dealing with two black women. I'm pretty sure if we get a chance to record, I'm pretty sure us tag brethrens, we're gonna have more in depth, because maybe more might come out. But I'm on the stance of WWE should have kept this to them, because with y'all coming out with this story, you could potentially damage the reputation of your two superstars. Y'all could have left that hush hush. It could have just stayed in house. If the story would have leaked, y'all could have just said shit. Like, y'all could have just said nothing, like all the other stories that tend to get leaked. Mad stories come out about the E. Nothing gets said. But the E decides, hey, we gonna bring this story out. Fuck out of here. So it's your boy Scoop. I'ma holler at y'all. And fuck it, I said it.